process by bringing in the most vocal opponent to the president's nuclear negotiations, a freshman Senator Tom Cotton from Arkansas. Senator, you obviously heard the president's speech. What's your initial reaction?
Joe, this proposed deal is a terrible, dangerous mistake that's going to pave the path for Iran to get a nuclear weapon, while also giving them tens of billions of dollars of sanctions relief, even lifting the arms embargo at a time when they're destabilizing the entire Middle East. The American people are going to repudiate this deal, and I believe Congress will kill the deal.
What do you think about it sounds from what the president said today that he was going to be able, we were going to be able, the international community would be able to verify that Iran was sticking to the deal with a very aggressive inspections regime. Does this satisfy your concerns about inspections?
No, Joe, of course not. If you look at the text of the deal, Iran will have weeks to delay. They'll be able to decide which sites that we inspect. But more fundamentally, if they wanted to end their nuclear program and rejoin the civilized world, they could simply grant us access. They don't. They are an outlaw, terrorist-sponsoring, anti-American regime. They have the blood of hundreds of American soldiers on their hands who they killed in Iraq and Afghanistan. And today, we are giving sanctions relief to organizations like the Revolutionary Guard Corps and men like Qasem Soleimani, the general that leads that corps, who are responsible for killing American soldiers.
Okay, Senator,
what about, go ahead, Mika.
I'm just wondering, what does 24/7 access to nuclear facilities mean?
Well, after 24 days of negotiating and Iran complaining, after they've been able to scrub their sites, then maybe we will get access. But senior administration officials are already saying on background that anytime, anywhere inspections, which is the standard this president set, will not be met, that it was never realistic to begin with.
It seems you're very quick to criticize the deal, and it seems like you're reading a different deal, with all due respect.
Well, it's easy to criticize the deal using the president's own words. When we started down this path, he said the goal was to dismantle Iran's nuclear program. This leaves their nuclear program entirely intact. They can get a nuclear weapon if they violate the deal, as they've done with every agreement in the past, or they can get a nuclear weapon if they follow the deal in a mere 10 to 15 years. The president himself has admitted that. That's why this deal is so dangerous.
Senator, using the president's own words then, he said, quote, this deal is built on verification, and, quote, the IAEA would have access where necessary, when necessary, and that access is permanent. Is the president of the United States lying to us, or has he been misled?
Say that the words when necessary, where necessary are very different from any time, anywhere, and it gives Iran a say in where those inspectors
that's a semantic trick. How is it different? Where necessary, when necessary?
Anytime, anywhere means the inspectors and anyone from the international community can go anywhere they choose in Iran. When necessary, where necessary reflects the actual text of the deal, which gives Iran a say in where those inspectors go. But again, the more fundamental point is the nature of Iran's regime. If they wanted to rejoin the civilized world, they would open up all their facilities. That's what South Africa did when they wanted to eliminate their nuclear weapons program.
That's what Libya did.
They didn't have endless debates.
Tom Cotton, I want to thank you, Senator, for being with us. Obviously, this conversation is going to continue, but we really appreciate you coming on. We have